What's up, guys? Michael Gustin here, and I want to give you some life-changing advice. See, they say that mindset is only half of success, but I believe that that statement is only perpetuated by those who do not understand the power of mindset and how thought translates into action. See, I actually believe that mindset is 99.9% of success, because here's a secret. You're never going to get a place in your life that you're not first in your mind. See, all action is preceded by thought. One of my favorite authors, Charles Haanel, who Napoleon Hill credited much of his success to, he said this: "We can only do to the extent that we are, and we can only be to the extent that we are. And what we are is determined by what we think." He says that the world without is a reflection of the world within, and men of great power, influence, and character have developed this world through very practical methods. He says that action can never be taken to produce a result that is not first identified in the world inside of us, in the world of thought. So there's such a mindset today about hustle and grind. And I'm here to tell you today to stop the hustle. Stop hustling. Go to the end. We call this at the Reality Hacker Academy the state of your goal fulfilled. If you want to start taking action that will quickly produce the results that you desire, here's the secret. You've got to step into the reality of the person that you would like to be. Until you step into the reality of the person that you would like to be, you will find yourself constantly hitting roadblocks, constantly getting stuck, constantly making plateaus that you don't know why they began to exist in the first place. What I love about the right thought mechanics and the right understanding about mindset is that it does change your life. In fact, this year I have hustled less than I ever have, and I've created more success in my entire life, right? I've created more success this year, more fulfillment, more income, more powerful relationships, more possessions, if we'd like to call that success, this year, and yet I've hustled less than I ever have. See, I've mastered something that I and a few friends of mine like to call the art of being lazy. And what the art of being lazy is understanding that it's not required to always be doing something. Because oftentimes we're told to hustle and grind, and that hustle and grind is actually just continued busyness, and there's no productivity. We've recently created a program called the Hyper Productivity Engine that will allow you to decrease your stress while doubling your results, decreasing your hustle while increasing your success. And the only reason this is possible is because we have come to understand timeless principles that declare the truth of the world and our subjective experiences. And that is this: the world without is a reflection of the world within. What we come into contact with on our daily basis is something we've already came into contact with on here. See, Charles Haanel says that to him who has, more is given. And this is true on every plane of existence. And that having is not a physical material possession. It is an internal possession. It is a knowing that right now, you are the person you desire to be. I want you to take a second and I want you to imagine yourself. I want you to imagine yourself doing what it is that you dream of doing. Whether it's being a successful Forex trader, whether it's being a successful entrepreneur in your business, whether it's having tons of passive income, what is the person that you would like to be doing right now? And the way we talk about the state of this goal fulfilled is we have you tap into the feelings of that person each and every day. So we have a client, and I'm not going to mention her name for means of confidentiality, but before she entered our program, she was hustling like crazy. She was grinding like crazy, and yet she had been hitting more plateaus, more stuckness, more overwhelm, and more anxiety than she had in her entire life. She implemented our proven mindset techniques, and in a month and a half, she did many things. She got a $35,000 real estate mentorship for $500. She secured a $375,000 rental property. She lost 15 pounds, her self-worth skyrocketed, and she entered into her hyperlane where her success increased, her sales increased, her joy increased, and her focus increased. In turn, creating more results in a month and a half than there had been in the previous 12 months. But we didn't have her take action. We had her implement and understand. Implement and understand certain techniques. See, here's the thing. If you have not found abundance in here, you're not going to find it out here, because everything you find out here is what's already in here. Have you ever questioned why you ever say, I knew that was going to happen? Of course you did. There's a reason why you knew that was going to happen. Because assumptions always, always, always harden into fact. Beliefs harden into fact. See, the mind can't tell the difference between what's real and what's not real. And so when you persist in an assumption about your life, it will come to pass. See, for the last 12 months, I'll tell you a little secret. I persisted in this assumption that I was a Tesla owner. Despite the fact that it was not in my physical possession, I persisted in the assumption that I was a Tesla owner. And now, I'm a Tesla owner. Before I wanted to go to the beach, I persisted in the assumption that I had a house by the beach. What do you know? The perfect house opened up about 20 feet from the beach. Before we started Reality Hackers, I persisted in the assumption that I was doing what I loved and loving it every day, seeing massive success in my own life. And within 6 months, I created Reality Hacker Academy with my business partner, Dave Smith. We implemented ourselves into over 100 countries. And now we're implementing high-ticket programs that are changing the lives of entrepreneurs around the world, allowing them to scale their business, be in alignment with their own values and purpose, and see massive, massive success and fulfillment in their own life. But like I said, I've hustled less than the last 12 months than I have in my entire life. And yet, in those same 12 months, I've seen more success than I have in my entire life. So there's something there. And that something is this. Any assumption that you persist in, it will harden into fact. Any belief that you absolutely are self-persuaded by, you're naturally inclined to take action that turns into what we call a bridge of incident that results in the circumstances that you desire. See, it's not that we don't teach action, because there are weeks when I put in 70 hours in our business. We preach right action. And right action is the action that creates quick results, massive results in short amounts of time. See, there's a reason why some men seem to come into success effortlessly, and for others it takes years and years and years. And it's not because of your physical hustle, because if it was because of your hustle, well, everybody would be rich. Everybody would be successful. So there's a factor there. There's a factor there that separates some men from others. Dean Graziosi, in his book, Millionaire Success Habits, says this, that the world that you experience on a daily basis is the subject and the substance and the contents of your own consciousness. Many men of power and influence and leadership have understood that what is true in my life, in the world inside of me, is always coming to pass out here. And this is the main reason why some people suffer their whole life and some people see massive success. See, the only difference between the rich man and the poor man is the mental arrangement that they carry. Some people would disagree with me, and those same people have tons of excuses as to why they're not successful. They have tons of stories and assumptions that dictate their very lack of success. And that's what I love about this stuff. Whenever I talk to somebody and they want to tell me that mindset is not the key to success, I ask them what is. They say, well, physical effort, taking action, hustle and grind. I say, okay. So hustling and grinding is the key to success. And they say, yeah, you can't go tell those kids in Africa that success is determined by changing your beliefs. And I say, go to those kids in Africa and tell them that hustling and grinding is what's going to bring them success. And tell me how they respond when they're mining for diamonds that are major corporations over and over and over again for less than pennies on the hour. Again, mindset is not half of success, it is all of success. And if there is a level of success that you wish to attain in your life, you must first capture that level inside of you. And as you capture that level inside of yourself and persist in the possession of that level, you will find that success comes quick. It is swift. It is effortless. It is fun. It is fulfilling. It is exciting. 2018 is the year that you determine success is yours. And not only yours, but it is fun. It is not hard. It is not full of detriment. It is not full of bodily suffering. It's not full of endless, mindless action. It's full of right action. It's full of right results. It's full of right mindset. If 2018 is the year that you are getting ready to make your year, I want you to like this video. I want you to share. And I want you to comment. Because the truth is, it's yours right now in this very moment. And your ability to find that and hold on to it will determine everything that happens here on out. I'm Michael Gustin with the Reality Hacker Academy, and I believe in you. See you next time.